I'm down to build if you're ready to renovate it. If you hear crooked sooner or later, I'll send it straight. I'll take whatever you got till I got whatever it takes. I'll take whatever you got till I got whatever it takes. I'll take whatever you got till I got whatever it takes.
I'll take whatever you got till I got whatever it takes. I'll take whatever you got till I got whatever it takes.
I'll take whatever you got till I got whatever it takes. I'll take whatever you got till I got whatever it takes.
I'll take whatever you got till I got whatever it takes.
I got hospitables, I'm not hospitable. Take shots, drop, let them pop and lock into you. I wrote a battle verse and inform the war is over. But that just means the Cold War begins. So I stack the artillery, the battle is within. I prepare for the day that we will once again ascend. I already tried peace, so what else can you recommend? And the fighting only led to the detriment of my friends. So I begin to hang myself so I could be reborn again. But then I check my text messages and then I check again. If you don't got a reason to live, then check again. Yo, hold on, La Brea, there's a beat I'm about to send. All I said was thanks, this sounds dope. Would've told him he saved my life, but then he think it was a joke. When you're feeling hopeless, then the art becomes a hope. So I painted black as the color I use the most. I'm in love with the music, so maybe I should've known. I should be married to my wife, I'm so happy I love them both. The framework is set, but soon I'd forgotten the plan. I finished tagging the wall, then I ran like a wanted man.
Yeah, damn. That was exclusive right there, bro.
Yeah, man.
No. Is your mic on? Good talk.
Oh, hello?
I don't hear you.
Hello? No.
What number are you? Number 2. There you go. We got you.
Yeah, no, it's the first time, sharing it. I'm excited. Hearing it in bigger speakers, I'm like, yeah.
Yo, that shit sounded awesome. Now, you said made that beat?
Oh, that's Savior the Savior.
Ooh. Yo, that was fresh right there,
Yeah,
bro, man. That shit was fresh, man.
Next song I'm sharing, so I'm excited to share that one.
Yo, y'all heard that first, man, on Rejectz Worldwide Radio, the Rejectz Show, man. That's really dope. Actually, he's our next guest. Yo, so La Brea, man, y'all really appreciate you. You know what I mean? Just being a part of everything that I do, man. Like, you know what I mean? Anything that I've done, whether it be a show or a radio show or anything, man, I really appreciate you, man. You're one of the artists that I stand by in the community. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mr. B, Gem Radio. We knew each other before, Mr. B, but then, Mr. B reconnected us, you know what I'm saying?
First DJ set yesterday.
Yo, he did an excellent job too, man. He had the vibes going, man.
Cool.
He had the vibes going, man. So, yeah, man, I really appreciate you being a part, man, and coming out to the 3-year anniversary, man. And really shout out to your wife and your baby, man.
Yeah.
How old's the baby now?
He's a year.
Oh, he ain't your baby no more.
No, he's walking now.
He's rhyming now.
Nah. He says sounds. I don't know what he's doing.
Word.
He dances a lot.
What I thought was really dope was when you was doing the cipher and you had him with you in the the papoose, or you was holding him.
Nah, I was just holding him.
Word up, yo, that was super fresh, man.
That was a beautiful moment, man. Everybody was in a circle and it was just like, oh man, it's like he was getting baptized into like the hip hop.
Word
up.
up.
Like a baptism.
Word up, yo, that was so dope, man.
Cipher baptism.
We were just talking about that last night at the event, man, about like family, man, and just keeping them around you, just like when you're being creative, man. It's just that's important, man, to have the love and the support around you, and also to inspire and motivate people, man. We don't just do music just to be cool, or to be called an MC or just whatever, man. It's it's more important than that. It's to inspire and motivate people, man. And you definitely are one of those artists that you always have a positive message in your music, and
lift people out of whatever they're going through,
Word up, man. Word up.
Thing,
Word up. So what you got going on, yo? You got a project you're working on, or what?
I'm working on, it's just been a bunch of loose songs I've been working on, like
Word.
The track my dude Mars the Martian, New Jersey, like
Dope.
the track you just heard, Static, just working on other stuff, trying to, I'm trying to be more active on the social media. It's been lacking
for a long time. I'm like, you know what? Let me start
Word.
sharing more, whether it's pictures, music,
Yeah.
doesn't matter, a video.
Or you being in the
snippet.
cypher.
Yeah, me in the cypher. So I'm, you know, because people are like, yo, I want to see you rap more. Let me see you rap more. And I'm like, all right, see me rap more. I'll be sharing more. So yeah, just working on loose songs. If it turns into a project, that's gonna be cool. But I'm gonna be just sharing one track at a time, so I really get like definite ideas for projects. Right now, it's just like.
But that's cool because
yeah.
some people like just be like throw a bunch of songs together and call it a project.
Yeah.
But I mean I'd rather do that. Like if I got a song that's not connected to nothing, just put it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that kind of also gets you motivated and to being creative. Cause like for me, like when I do a song and I go home and listen to it, now I want to make another song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, like doing work inspires more work. You know what I mean? Like being in the studio, working on stuff, and then like the experience and the wisdom that you get from doing the song. Like you might do a song one way and then be like, oh shit, now I'm gonna try this next song a different way. You know what I mean? Is there anything that you are planning on doing that's different than regular La Brea stuff?
Man, I don't know, man. I'm a lot more happier than I was. A lot of the recent stuff, it's still, you know what I mean? I still have, that dark stuff and, a lot of, working through depression and all that stuff.
Word.
Just lifting yourself out of whatever situation you have. But, life's a lot better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wife's keeping her happy.
Beautiful baby.
There's a lot of joy, so
that's it, man.
He's happier.
He's a newlywed too, bro. He just got married last year, bro.
Man, yeah.
Last year,
yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
and he just had a baby, just like you. He got married and had a baby.
Also, my wife was pregnant in the honeymoon too.
You know what I mean? That's the vacation. You know what I mean? Now I can set my honeymoon now.
Word up, man. Word up. Yo, E Nice, hold on. Let me get. Yo, E Nice, yeah, say that again.
I mean, for you, it was a vacation. You know what I'm saying? Now you can set up your honeymoon. I mean, now you can fly out and shit. You know what I mean? Because when your girl pregnant, you can't fly out of state, none of that shit. You know what I mean?
She was in the dress trying to hide the bump,
Word up. I was just
same situation.
I was just telling the people that La Brea, he goes out to. They have a cipher. What's the cipher called in New York that you go to?
There's a few, but one's definitely legendary ciphers, Union Square.
Legendary ciphers in Union Square. La Brea's always there, right? And one day he brought his baby, when his baby was newborn, he had his baby in his arm while he was rocking.
That's crazy.
And he killed it, bro. Like, and that was super dope to me, man. That was super dope, yo. You know what I mean? You don't see artists involving their families and kids and stuff. I love when I see cats come out and their wife is there. You know what I mean? Support, like Hayes the Kid was there last night and his wifey was there. A few other heads, man, they wifey. I love seeing that. I've seen your girl come support you at shows, man. I mean, I have artists that are actually younger artists, 20, 21, come to the show and their parents are there. You know what I mean? 12 last night, his whole family was there. You know what I mean? Like, I love when I see that. We got a few artists like Lavish J and a few artists that we work with that their mom and dad come out and they support them, man. And that's a beautiful. Yo, shout out to my homie Cass Daxon in the building, man. Yeah, man, it's so good to see that. It's the opposite way. You're preparing them for that. You know what I mean?
My wife will check me. Like I'll do a rap, and she's like, nah. She's like, no. Like, change that hook's whack. Like,
that's
she keeps it 100. Like she'll be like, nope, redo that. Like
that's dope, man.
So before, like, I'll write something I'll think is dope. I'll tell her, she'll be like, nah, it's not.
Yo, man, you lucky, bro. Cause I was just on social media earlier saying that women that love real hip hop are just so sexy. It's just amazing. It's like you can't. It's a rare. It's just sexy because it's rare. Like you don't see it too much, man. And for you to have a wife that supports the culture and do that, man, that's a blessing, man. Because you don't see too many females that do that. Like I've been to hip hop shows, like real hip hop shows. You don't see too many females out there like that. It's a sausage party at most of those shows. You know what I mean? Like in the '90s, you go to a hip hop show. It's a fucking sausage party because girls don't want to be around a bunch of testosterone-filled wild dudes trying to kill each other. You know what I mean? That's how hip hop shows was. I miss those kind of. It's kind of fucked up to say this, but I miss those '90s hip hop shows where you had to actually like watch your back. Nowadays you go into a show and you gotta worry about like how tight your pants are and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You ain't gotta worry about none of that, man. Back in the days, you go to a hip hop show, you gotta be like. Like, yo, hold up, man. Like, damn, yo, I should have brought my boys with me tonight. You know what I'm saying? But I miss that raw essence. That was the raw essence of hip hop, man. Like, you know what I mean? We don't get that. And for artists like you to keep the torch lit and going like that, La Brea, you know what I mean? It's so dope. And we spoke about this last night. I'm gonna let the fans know on here that's listening. Not fans. Y'all ain't fans. Y'all my family. The family that's listening right now, man. I don't got fans. I just got family, man. You know, me and La Brea met on some hip hop shit. I used to live on Duncan Avenue in Jersey City, and there was an Exxon across the street. And I was just going to get a Dutch. And what was I? Was I with Putt? Was I with Just Putt?
I think you're by it. Wait, you might have been.
I think I was with Just Putt.
Might have been.
Yeah, I think I was with my homie Just Putt at the time. And La Brea and a few of his boys.
Me, Sace.
Shout out to Six Element.
Danny Swift.
Yeah, shout out to Danny Swift, man. Shout out to the whole crew, man. Shout out to Urban Knight, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I met y'all all Shaka. I mean, I met y'all all together actually. La Brea and them were actually doing a cipher, like right in front of the store in the Exxon, and I was just like, oh shit. So I just like started mingling with them. We all started rocking, and then we've been cool ever since, man.
I seen you before that. It was in downtown. It was like some Mexican restaurant. It was a show, and you had a Doom mask on.
Oh shoot! Oh yeah. I used to rock with the Doom mask, man. The Doom mask, man.
Yeah,
Those were the good days, yo.
Shows, Negros Americanos. That was a good show.
Oh, dope. Oh, you talking about
some Mexican spot was downtown. They had a show. I don't know.
Damn, what's the name? Boca Grande.
Boca Grande.
Boca Grande.
Boca Grande. Yeah.
Word up, Boca Grande, man. That's where I first met Negros Americanos. That show you see me rock at?
Yeah.
That was the first time I met Negros Americanos.
Me too, man.
Word up.
Yeah,
and I've been a fan.
Layers. I'm like, yo, this has got mad layers.
Word up.
Even that cold.
Yo, word up, man. And that was the first time I met them dudes.
Same, man.
They the artist community used to be tight back then. Like there used to be certain spots that the artists would be at. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like that's why I try to keep Break a Leg the way it is, because you don't have that too much anymore, man. You know what I mean? And I like to see that the younger generation is still doing music and art, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. A lot of the artists we work with are in their 20s, you know what I mean? Like they're still young cats trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? And it's just so dope to just see the culture is still around like that, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it's so dope. Yo, and if y'all don't know, man, La Brea, he's a real MC, bro. Like, he kicks bars, man. He's a real MC, man. If you like, I know him, man. If you say like let's freestyle right now, he'll kick some bars. Man. There's no bullshit, man. You want to kick a 16 for them real quick? Let's do some random shit, man.
Yeah.
You can't say no now. I'm
down.
I'm gonna put on the beat real quick for La Brea, man. We gonna kick a 16, man. Just on some random shit, man. This is the type of shit we do on the Rejectz Show. You know what I mean? We just try to go with the flow. Shout out to Cat Stacks and shout out to Point and Click Media, the homie Moo in the building, man. Yo, man, it was good to see the homie Fi in the building, man. You know what I mean? Last night, bro. You know what I mean? Cat Stackson came out, man. It was a dope show last night. The 3-year anniversary for Break a Leg. The whole family was there, man. It was insane, man. I really appreciate all the love that everybody gave us, man. Yo, we gonna get it. I'm just gonna kick a random beat from La Brea. Let's see what we can find.
Check it. Let's start with a random. Let's see what I start with. La Brea. Brea the Slayer, another classic tune. They must have thought I was evil, I'm darker than the moon. My thoughts were rather diabolic in the womb. I watched my spirit blow up when I wished upon a sonic boom. I aim to be a token of the unity. I think that you will quote it in my eulogy. What's the point of even being noticed for my truancy? I fucked the girl that lost my virginity to lunacy, then fuck the world. At this point, I can never die. How can I lose a life that was never mine? Now I'm darker than the moon. For the second time I swallowed up the sun, but still numb, I can never shine. Or maybe, just maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe God planted a seed deep in my heart's core, bringing peace, love, and joy, healing the world. Or maybe I really just want war. Or maybe I really just want war. Or maybe I really just want war. Or maybe I really just want Go to the next one like, yo, check it. There's been a breakdown in communication. I break down in communication. I break down. But no breaks now. I gotta prove my greatness. I'll shine the stars on your line constellations. Embrace it. Life is like an enemy who's racist. War against the people is the evil that replaces. Heartborn cold, no heater in the basement. From first to second, like Jeter when he's racing, I'm falling out the sky. I question my existence like am I been alive? It's impossible to die. All the obstacles I find, all the obstacles are mine. It's an optical illusion. I'm in love with the confusion. I'm in love with being blind. The truth hurts more than a dagger to the spine. That was lethally designed. Break down or break up. I choose to not break at all. Rather forget what I saw and begin to move on. But I still hear the same voices. I say I'm gonna change, but make the same choices. The cycle of today. Work, sleep, eat with a little bit of pay, and there's nothing else to say. I'm sorta in a cloud. I gotta set the stage. I can never be afraid. I got no one else to blame but the words I never spoke to heal the wounds and replenish all the moments that I spoke, but can never find the sentence. But can never find the sentence. But can never find the sentence. Where's that sentence? I can't find the sentence. Information like the census that rejects worldwide. It's a worldwide event from, it's an earth-wide event from, it's a planetary-wide event from spitting raps off the tongue, off the top so I'm not numb, drum rap till I'm numb in the tongue. The mic in my face is staring me down like a draw, like it's the Wild West, but it's the Wild East. Spit it off the top of the dome, you know I'm a beast. Yo, yeah, shout out to Davis Nas, spitting off the shit off the top, alright, I'm done.
It's the Rejectz Show, man. It's the Rejectz Show, man. Yeah. That's what we do, man. That's real hip hop shit, yo. Yo, man. I want to play another joint from you, LeBray.
Oh, dope.
You know what I mean? You want to play this Solange Knowles joint?
Yeah, Solange, Eternal Quest on production.
Eternal Quest, damn. Shout out to Henry Quester, right? That's what that is.
Eternal Quest, yeah.
Yeah, that's the homie, man.
Oh, wait, no, Eternal Quest, dude, from Newark, he engineers.
Oh, I know. I got you.
Engineers, producers.
Dope.
He does a show too on Wednesdays.
Oh, I know IQ. I already know who he is.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I know
confused
the
him
Quest
with
too. I know.
Word, yeah, I confused him with another Quest.
Yeah.
Henry Quester. Shout out to Henry Quester, man.
Quests, so yeah.
We on a lot of quests. Let's get this song a proper introduction, LeBrea.
Eternal Quest put out a beat tape. I'm like, yo, let me rap on that. He's like, you can rap on it, but you got to kill it, because I rapped to it and I recorded it at his studio, so I had to kill it. So
that's dope. That's dope.
The double pressure. The dude who produced it, you have to record it too. So I'm like, all right, I have to do my thing on this.
That's dope, man. So he was like, yo, if you don't kill it,
you can't. I'm gonna cut your mic off.
Damn.
Not like that, but you know.
Nah, word. Nah, but he values his production, so you know what I mean. That's dope, though, man. And you got up to the challenge, so let's see what it got going on, man. It's the motherfucking Rejectz Show. It's your boy Cosan, DJ E Nice in the building. We got LeBrea here. We got Cat Stackson in the building. Hiya! Let's go.
I'm a renegade, root spanner stomping on your Escalade, spitting crack since the 5th grade. Hold up, I'ma need an extra page and a Swift blade. God tell me, should I kill him now? Give him 6 days. LeBrea, I speak death into the ears of my opponents, then I walk over the bodies like I didn't even notice. I'm not a villain, born a child of the Lotus, but those voices in my head, they just wouldn't let me focus. I'm a breadwinner, you are just a head giver. Just cause you apologize doesn't mean I'm less bitter. You're a sick fuck, you could get your wrist cut. Sooner be a prophet, but I think they got me mixed up. The pain led to laughter, the two-faced clown of disaster. I hope they stick around for the rapture, so bow to the master. Have you in the wave looking dapper, a pastor? I'm building money faster. There's a lot on my mind, so you know I gotta get it off. Word to J Electronica, you play the part well, but the energy you giving off.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
I'm burning my reflection and I can't look back. So I'm burning my reflection, not a prisoner of war, but a prisoner of questions.
Motherfuckers.
Passages spoken with the most intricate plot. Back to America, approaching Plymouth Rock. The city's cold, but yet it's still a melting pot. When you continue to neglect, now I will soon begin to rot. When one finger points out, 4 fingers point back at you. So shut the fuck up and remember who you're rapping to. The truth will set you free, but first it leaves you black and blue. To cross the line when you shouldn't is a drastic move.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Bam. Damn. I felt like I was elevated Solange. I felt like I got just punched in the face or kicked or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I did with them. I'm like, oh yeah, it's long.
That's dope because I like when songs have titles that you gotta ask, like, yo, what does it mean? You know what I mean?
Elevator scene.
Word up. It's the elevator scene, man. That was dope, man. That was a banger. You definitely, like you said, internal questions, like, yo, you gotta rip this. That's a dope song, man. You got any new videos you working on?
Nah, no new videos. I need to, but.
What's the last joint you put out? Was the
the last one is what is that? My brain's going blank. Well, the first one, shoot, my brain just went blank. I forgot the titles to everything. My brain just went blank. All right, let's see. Oh, Sundown. That's the last one. La Brea, Sundown. You can check that one on YouTube. Yeah, the other one's Dreams Fade Quickly. So I got 2 videos up on YouTube.
Yo, make sure y'all check that out, man. Make sure y'all check those 2 videos out and stay tuned with La Brea, because I mean, I'm sure he's working on some new stuff. He's got some shit going on. So I want to let's talk about the history behind you becoming an MC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So what actually, you know what I mean, what was the inspiration behind that?
Man, I really didn't start really rapping until like 17. I was just a big fan, you know, just always, you know, just listening to everything, you know, from, you know, stuff the Tribe Called Quest to the more current stuff when I was 13, 14, you know, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, you know, well, Diplomat stuff to, you know, Doom, you know what I mean, to the weirdest stuff to, you know.
Oh yeah, you that era from '99 on was crazy.
Yeah, you know, it's all that. So, you know, like it's like the Doom and the Cannibal Ox, and then like, you know, the Kanye West, and then, you know, all the other stuff. Just mixing it all together and being a fan, and then, you know, I was like, I would write little things here and there, but it wasn't like, you know, really actually rapping out loud, like projecting rap.
So you wrote first or you freestyle first?
Nah, I was just writing out rhymes.
Okay.
And then really hearing, you know, my homie Shaka, and hearing him rap more, and hearing, you know, say.
Yo, Shaka is one of the best freestylers
nasty.
that I've ever met. Like when it comes to just straight freestyling off the head, Shaka is a beast. Like, you know, in the battle rap scene now, they don't do that no more. They premeditate their rhymes. You know what I mean? But I've seen Shaka battle cats freestyling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now he's doing like 8, 9 battles up on YouTube.
Yeah,
written battles.
So
yeah, so like definitely being around Shaka. You know what I mean? It's just doing like little. It would be like little parties. You know, little high school parties.
His name ain't Shaka, by the way. It's D Hayes.
D Hayes. Jeez.
No. But we know him personally, so that's what we call him. But if you want to look up his stuff on YouTube, you check out D/Hayes on YouTube, and you'll see his battles, man. He's actually my homegirl Robin Banks is a battle rapper, and she met D Hayes at an event, and she was like, I had him come and rock at one of my events. She was like, oh shit, I know that dude.
I think I know the events. They do a lot of stuff in Staten Island, so you gotta travel.
Yeah, exactly.
Get on the boat and just.
Word up. So she shot his D Hayes out. She was like, oh, I know D Hayes. I seen him beat somebody. She was actually in a battle that he was in. You know what I mean? She was like one of the main things because she does the female thing. You know, if y'all don't know, man, like the battle rap scene is dope, man, because I'm not saying everybody out there that raps, you know what I'm saying, but it's really all about bars, you know what I mean? Because there's no beats. It's all about the words you say, you know what I mean? So it's just really focused on the words you say, and that's it. So like when it comes to lyricism, like that's the place where you're gonna find a lot of it at, man. A lot of these guys, some of them don't even make like music like that. You know what I mean? But they just straight battle rappers, you know what I mean? And I respect that, you know? If you know what you are, you know what you are. Some of them, some cats be trying to act like they could do both, you know what I mean? But, you know, a lot of them that are really good at it aren't good at both, you know what I'm saying? Aren't good at making music. You don't see, like, the best person, like Murder Mook. You know what I mean? You don't even see him. Like, he made a few cool records, but you don't see him doing music like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people, like Shaka, was just doing music, and then they're like, yo, you want to do battle? And he's like, all right. They just kept doing it.
But Shaka's one of those people that can do both.
Yeah, he can do both.
You know what I mean? Like, he's a real artist, you know what I'm saying? Some of these cats, they just one-dimensional. They can't even, some of them can't even spit on the beat. You know what I mean? Like, I'm you know what's crazy? Let's talk about some history. The first video I remember, not video, it was actually audio. The first battle I remember going viral was Cassidy versus Freeway. You know what I mean?
Studio.
Word up. And it was just audio. And people were downloading this shit like crazy, listening to this Cassidy and Freeway battle.
MP3s.
Word up, word up. And actually, when they were doing the battle, Cassidy spit a acapella, and Freeway was losing the battle. It was like, yo, put on the beat, put on the beat. You know what I mean? And it was like, nah, bro, like, you got ripped. You know what I mean? And I felt like that kind of started the whole acapella wave when it came to battles. You know what I mean? Like, after that, it was like, yo, it gotta be acapella. You know what I mean? I felt like that, like, I don't even think people look at it like that, but I'm just doing research from the history that I know. Yeah, exactly. And that's the first battle I remember that went like viral like that. You know what I'm saying? But Cassidy murdered that battle. You know what I mean? And like the whole battle scene changed to me after that though. It's all acapellas now. Like when I came up, I battled everybody because you had to. You know what I mean? In order to be an MC, you had to battle, but you had to rap to a beat, and there wasn't no writtens. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, throw on the beat and y'all battle. I mean, I battled on the corners of Jersey City on the streets, like, and just straight up somebody had a Sony with an instrumental, and you know what I mean? You battling, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Somebody had some music, you know what I mean, in their car. They playing it, like that was a classic cipher. Let's talk about ciphers, LaBrea, because you and I both came up in that type of scene where you had to rap in ciphers. You know what I mean? Like in ciphers back in the days, there wasn't no cell phones. You couldn't go on YouTube like to get beats. You know what I mean? So if your boy had a car, you know what I mean, and you got instrumentals, you go to the car, play some instrumentals, and now you got a cipher going on, either in the car or right outside. Like the doors are open and you're standing outside the car, and you could, and like, yo, back then you could actually walk through Jersey City and actually see ciphers going on. Like now you don't see that anymore. You know what I mean? Like before, yo, we used to just walk around and just get into a cipher. You know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean? Oh shit, yo, you rap? Oh, I rap? All right, let's do a cipher.
That's a rare occurrence.
Yeah, you don't see that anymore. You got to go to New York to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Yeah, definitely doing some sort of cipher this summer. Like we got doing something. Got all the rap homies from Jersey City do something.
Why do you feel like ciphering is like good for like being a MC?
I think it's good just to be able to bounce off different people's energy. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I mean, if I love performing. You know what I mean? But it's just a different aspect. You know, it's like you're all right there. Someone spits something and someone picks it up. You're rapping about.
Word.
Whatever it is.
And plus, it sharpens your skills to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it sharpens your skills. I remember a friend of mine, Harv. He was from Harlem, and no, he was from Harlem. He went to Harvard University. And I think he actually was from Harlem, but he went to Harvard University, and you know he taught me about energy. Like when you're in a cipher and shit.
A lot about energy.
Yeah, he taught me about energy because when you're in a cipher and you're passing this energy to people, man, and that's why like you could go like line for line. It's crazy, like you know once you harness the energy, like the cipher's nonstop, and me and my friends would just rap for like hours, just freestyling with no IG, no YouTube. It's just whoever's around us hears it.
And
That's
you got
it.
the people just peeking and just like, oh.
Word up.
They just stop. They freeze. They can't move. It's like, hold up, what's going on?
Word up, man. Word up, man. Shout out to the MCs like LaBrea that still exercise their skills and get in ciphers and rap, man, because that's a rare form of hip hop that doesn't really exist too much anymore. I kind of want to do like they call it freestyle ciphers, but it's all written. But I want to do a segment where you gotta freestyle.
I I've been dropping a lot of writtens. I be in the cipher mad. I'm the dude with the writtens. And I'm like, yo, it's a written. But you still got to bounce off the energy. You got to know when to come in with the written. So it makes sense with everything. You know what I mean?
But KRS once said that a new rhyme is a freestyle, whether it's written or whether it's off the head. Yeah. You know what I mean? So if it's a fresh rhyme that the people around you never heard, exactly. Listen, I've been in ciphers with MCs in different places. Like, say me and you, right? Mm-hmm. For instance, I was in a cipher with you in Newark. Then I seen you in a cipher in Jersey City. I seen cats spit the same verse in every cipher, like, you know what I mean, and get it off.
It gets better every time you say it.
I get it off, like it go-to verse. You know what I mean?
It's up every time you say the verse. That's my go-to verse. Say it every time, and just,
word up.
You keep finding new ways to deliver it. You know what I mean?
Gotta have that.
It, you might like hold it for a second longer. You might bring it back. You might, you know.
You gotta have that go-to verse, man.
Get that verse sharp.
And I feel like sometimes you got that verse, that go-to verse. Oh shoot, damn, yeah, we just found out the midget from Austin Powers died. I mean, rest in peace. What? I didn't know his name. What was his name?
Vern Troyer.
Vern Troyer, man. Shout out
49 years old.
To his family, man. My condolences. There's been a lot of stars in the news dying lately, man. It's kind of crazy, bro.
Beachy yesterday, Craig Mack.
Yo, Craig Mack, man, that was tough, man. I heard some wild shit about his funeral, like
DJ's his church, like they paid for it and they didn't have anybody like go to it.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
DJ Scratch said there was nobody at his funeral, man. You know what I mean? that's sad, man. Yeah, man, but you gotta appreciate people while they still here. It's very important, man. I love like on Drink Champs, they always talk about this.
Yeah, Drink Champs has some
word up, man. Their energy's crazy, and you know what I mean. We gotta appreciate people while they're here, man. You gotta tell them that they're good while they're here. Don't wait till they die to say, yo, you're a legend. You know what I mean? Tell them they're a legend while they living. You know what I mean? Tell them that they're great while they're living, while they're here with you. It doesn't even have to be about death. You know what I mean? Just people, you know, going different places and you know, like leaving our lives. You know what I mean? While they're around you, tell them that you got love for them and that you support them, man, because that's very important. And like we were talking about this family thing, man. It's very important to have that vital support behind you. You know, like even especially with the kids, that's very important. If the kid plays basketball, go to his games. You know what I mean? If he sings, go to, or your daughter sings, go to their recital. I mean, and support them. Or if you can't make it to their things, you know, try to help them with their craft, you know, whatever it is, you know, trying to get them better or send them to singing classes or send them to basketball camp or whatever. And it's so dope. I mean, I'm going to bring this up again that, you know, you keep your kid involved with you with the music, man. Because you know what? Not too many people could do that. Because even with the content that people put out, you know, you don't want your kids around you and you talk about some wild shit. So a lot of people don't do that. You know what I mean? When you're able to be able to do that, you know what I mean, and you don't have to change anything up, that's a dope thing, man. That's a dope thing, man. Shout out to La Brea for being such a dope artist, man, and keeping the soulful element and the real hip hop element, you know what I mean, alive, man, because there's not too many artists doing that type of thing anymore. What you got in your playlist nowadays, La Brea? What you listening to, man?
What am I listening to, man? Well, I guess today I started listening to J. Cole. I like the new Elzai and...
Yo, I love that Jericho Jackson, bro. Yo, if you didn't hear that Jericho Jackson yet, that fucking Elzai album, you wildin', bro. That whole album is dope. Friends is like my favorite song.
He switched it up a little bit, like he switched it up.
He got a little more musical on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I really like the album. There's so much dope music out. Don't ever say, yo, there's no dope hip hop out.
There's
yo,
so much. You just
stop listening to the radio. You know what I mean? Look for it. J. Cole just dropped the album, man. He's got some dope hip hop on there. Like I started listening to the album and like the first record. You know what I mean? At first I was like, he's trying to sound like everybody else. Then he started rapping and I'm like, oh, word. You know what I mean? And you don't see too